Happy Tip Tuesday, golfers. Today we're going to teach you about the moment of truth. By the way, Jake in the studio here with me. He's going to help us out with Tiger Woods and Ben Hogan and some great video of both. The moment of truth you might think is impact. That gets all the attention. You know, that is the most important position, I suppose. But my real moment of truth after 35 years on the teaching tee is the top of backswing transition move. I call it the magic move if you do it right. And I'd say only 10% of golfers get this move properly. Most of you high handicappers, you know what you do. You get up here and for whatever reason, you're spinning and the upper body unwinds too quickly. Sometimes to fix that, or with some of my better players who are just a little too enthusiastic in transition, they swing up and then the legs fire forward and the upper body falls back. That's not great either. There's an actual proper rhythm and sequencing to this move. It definitely starts from the ground up, but the whole thing has to work together to give you that beautiful transition so you're on plane into that impact position. Jake, let's have a look at our two greatest ball strikers. I guess we could throw in a couple others, but Ben Hogan and Tiger Woods. This is some cool video. Let's start with Hogan and maybe explain what's going on towards the top of the backswing a little bit there.
Yeah, so when we watch Ben turn into his backswing, we've put this red line there to see where the center of his upper and lower body is. And we can see as he finishes his backswing, he kind of loads into his trail leg. There's a little bit of a recentering move as his arms finish his backswing. And from there, I think that interesting transitional move happens. We can start to see as he moves forward, his lower body leads the downswing, but his upper body is going to back into the golf ball a little bit too. And I think that is the secret to a proper transition.
Yeah, I'm dying to get in there, Jake. Go back a little bit again. Show everyone that he loads into the back leg. This is the tip today. It's a new thought for you a little bit of maybe backing into the ball. If you want to get this sequence right, not start with the upper body, not have the lower body outrun you, when you get up to the top, as you kind of get your weight back onto your front leg, try to keep your back to the target a little longer. It's called backing into the ball, and we see both of these greats do it. Ben obviously a little more aggressively, Jake, but let's look at it again. So let's see Ben do that little back into it move where he doesn't unwind the upper body right away.
And I think, you know, what you just said is the key to why this works. I think a lot of people struggle to work on keeping the upper body close to the target and allow the club to shallow without throwing their hips too far forward. And what this does is it gives us the feeling of keeping our chest closed in transition while not hanging back. And so it kind of threads that needle between getting to our front foot and letting our sequencing happen to make sure the club's in from the right position.
Which is why it's the magic move and so elusive, because it does have to thread a needle. So you don't want the upper body leading for those high handicappers. For those lower handicappers, you can't just throw your knees and legs at it. This thought of being beautifully stacked into the right side as you get to the top of your backswing, and then almost backing into that golf ball for that little change of direction, it might just set you up to be in a great position for a great downswing, right, Jake?
Absolutely. It's an awesome drill for a lot of people to try and give you that feeling of a proper transition, even if it's just in slow motion.
Thanks for watching, golfers. Like this tip, subscribe, and check out all of our other tips.